Hello, my friend. Welcome back. Let me ask you something simple. Do you brush your teeth once a year for many hours? Of course not. You brush them every day, just a little, 2 or 3 minutes. But you do it again and again. And because of that, your teeth stay healthy. Learning English works the same way. You don't need to study for many hours in one day. You don't need to feel tired or stressed. What you really need is consistent practice. What does consistent mean? Consistent means you do something regularly, not only when you feel motivated, not only when you have a lot of time, you practice a little every day. That is consistency. And today, I want to show you how this kind of daily practice can slowly change the way you understand and speak English. Not in one big day, but step by step. So relax, listen, and let's begin. Why is daily practice so powerful? Here is the first reason. Your brain learns from repetition. When you hear a sentence many times, your brain starts to remember it. At first, the sentence feels new. Then it feels familiar. And one day it feels natural. That's how learning works. The second reason is this. Practice makes speaking automatic. In the beginning, speaking English is slow. You stop. You think. You translate in your head. But when you practice every day, your mouth learns what to say. You stop thinking so much. You speak faster. You feel more free. That's a big change. And here's the third reason. Daily practice builds confidence. Confidence means you believe in yourself. When you practice English every day, even for a short time, you start to think, I'm doing something. I'm learning. I'm moving forward. That feeling grows slowly. Confidence does not come in one day. It grows step by step. So remember this idea. A little every day is better than a lot once a month. 10 minutes today, 10 minutes tomorrow, 10 minutes again the next day. This is how English really changes. Now you may ask, okay, but what should I do in those 10 or 15 minutes? That's a very good question. And now I want to give you some simple ideas. You don't need to do all of them. You can choose one or two. Let's start. The first thing you can do is listen to English. Listening is very important. Choose something made for English learners. A short podcast, a simple story, a daily conversation. You don't need to understand everything. Just listen. Try to catch some words. You can listen while walking, while cleaning, while making tea. Listening helps your brain get used to English sounds. Now, the second thing you can do is shadowing. Shadowing means you listen and speak at the same time, like an echo, like a shadow. You hear one short sentence and you say it with the speaker. For example, I'm going to the shop. Now say it with me. I'm going to the shop. Good. Say it again. I'm going to the shop. This helps your pronunciation, your rhythm, and your speaking speed. Start with short sentences. Slowly, it becomes easier. Now let's stop here for a moment. So far, we talked about daily practice, listening, shadowing. In the next part, I'll show you more simple habits and what really happens after one day, 1 week, and 1 month of practice. Now let's continue. So far, we talked about listening and shadowing. Now I want to show you a few more simple things you can do in your daily practice. Again, you don't need to do everything. Choose what feels easy for you. The third thing you can do is reading. Choose something short and simple. A short story, a short article, a small piece of news. Read slowly. If you see a new word, try to guess the meaning from the sentence. If it's still difficult, you can check a dictionary, but don't stop too much. The goal is not perfection. The goal is understanding. Reading helps you see how sentences are built and how words work together. The fourth thing you can do is writing. You don't need to write a lot. 3 to 5 sentences are enough. You can write about your day. What did I do today? Where did I go? Who did I see? Or you can write about tomorrow. What will I do tomorrow? What do I want to do? For example, today I went to the park. I met a friend. We had coffee. The weather was nice. Writing helps you practice grammar and express your thoughts in English. Now, here is the fifth thing you can do, and this one is very powerful. Talk to yourself out loud. Yes, talk to yourself in English. You can do this at home. No one needs to hear you. Just say what you are doing. I'm making breakfast. I'm putting on my shoes. I'm going to work. This helps you think in English and feel more comfortable speaking. Now, let's talk about something important. What really happens when you practice every day? Let's break it down. After one day of practice, nothing magical happens. You don't suddenly speak like a native speaker, but something small happens. You feel good. You think, yes, I did something today. Maybe you learned one new word. Maybe you understood one sentence better. It's small, but it's real. After 1 week of practice, your brain starts to change. You listened. You read. You wrote. You spoke. 7 days in a row. English starts to feel more familiar. You stop translating every word. You begin to guess meanings. Sometimes you were right. Sometimes you were wrong. And that's okay. That's learning. After 1 month of practice, English feels different. You know more words. You speak a little faster. You don't check the dictionary all the time. You still make mistakes. Everyone does. But now you feel something new, confidence. You start to think, I can do this. I'm learning. I'm improving. And that confidence is real. Now I want to give you a few simple tips to help you stay consistent. First, use a calendar or checklist. Write the days of the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Write what you did. I listened. I read. I practiced speaking. When you see your progress, you feel proud and you want to continue. Second, set a timer. 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Tell yourself, I will practice for just 10 minutes. That's it. When the timer ends, you can stop. And often you won't want to stop. Third, choose the same time every day. Morning, evening, on the bus, while walking. When English has a place in your routine, it becomes a habit, like brushing your teeth. And finally, make practice easy and fun. Choose things you like. If you enjoy cooking, read recipes in English. If you like travel, watch short travel videos. If you love music, sing a song in English. Keep your tools ready. A podcast saved, a notebook nearby. When it's easy to start, you start more often. Consistency is like planting a tree. You water it every day. You don't see big changes at first, but one day you look again and it has grown. Your English grows the same way. Slowly, quietly, but surely. You've got this. Just keep going, keep practicing, and keep believing in yourself. Thank you for listening. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.